Hey YouTube, it's Ariel Phoenix here, SelfPublishedWhiz.com. Today I wanted to talk a bit about pen names and actually what is a pen name and why might you use it. Well, a pen name is just a pseudonym, so when you write your book, you might not want people to know your real name, and there are various reasons why you might not want people to know your name. If you are publishing a book that is maybe controversial, if you already have books out and you want to release a completely new genre under your, well, just release a new genre but don't want it under your name, then you would use a pen name. Maybe you just don't want your family and friends to know that you're writing books, or don't want it to come up associated with your name or, you know, your LinkedIn profile or anything like that. Then you would just use a pen name. And I chose to talk about this topic because it's something that is very easy to do on Amazon. In fact, you just do it without any thought, which I think is just quite a good feature that it's got on there. And I don't know how easy it is to do on Ingram Spark or Kobo or any of those other platforms, but my guess is that it's pretty similar. What I like about Amazon, doing it on Amazon, is that you can just go into, in fact, let me just record the screen and go into my account, because I have a number of books under Ariel Phoenix, but I also dabbled in the no content for a little while, and I wasn't sure. Well, one, I didn't want that to become underneath my name. I just didn't want it to appear too spammy, and I wanted people that were coming to find my work to easily find it. So you know what books I make, children's books, you know, I want you to easily find those and not have to sieve through, you know, hundreds and hundreds of low content books. So I decided, let me put those under different names, and also the different types of books that there were. It was more of a marketing strategy to choose names associated with those types of books. And I might actually do a video. I don't do no/low content much anymore, particularly because I think the scene is oversaturated, but I might do a video on that if anybody is interested in jumping into that, because there are ways you can just kind of mass produce covers. If you've got a really good niche idea, I think it can still be quite profitable. But anyway, so is the screen recording now? Yeah, so when you go straight onto KDP, I'm just gonna have to sign in. Yeah, so when you go straight into KDP, obviously in your account section, you've got all your personal details, so all your tax information, your billing information, you know, where your money's being where your money's being sent to, and so you don't want to have to create a new account. Can you create a new account? I'm sure you can probably create a new account, but that's not what you need to do. If you've got a pen name, you can keep your same account, and all you do is you go to add a new book. Let's go add a paperback. I don't know if it's gonna. Okay, so yeah, all you do is you go to add a new book, paperback details. So you put in all your details as you would. My new book about self-help. So obviously, if I'm making a book about self-help, there's nothing wrong with me putting that under my author name, and I probably would if it was a book that I had put a lot of work into and, you know, it was something I wanted under my brand. But if I didn't, and if I was maybe used to making, let's say I am used to making fiction and a particular sort of novel, then I'm not really going to want to mix the two together, because I have this fan base already that are expecting fiction from me, and then they get an update, because when people follow you as an author through your author page, they'll get updates on your new releases. So if they then start getting releases from books that they have no interest in, that might put them off. They might unsubscribe, and you might lose a fan. So you might just want to start afresh, but without having to make a new account. And then yeah, so you just add your book, and then here, look, it's so simple. So on the first page, obviously you've got quite a few things to do before you can submit the book, but on the first page, just before descriptions, you've got author. So it says your paperback should have at least one author or primary contributor, and it says primary author or contributor. And then you would just then put in, I don't know, everyone does John Doe, so let's say Joanna C. Doe. So that's my new name. And nowhere on my book will my name appear. That's the name that's going to appear on everything. Even when you go to look at the book, and there probably won't be a clickable link, because I know there will be a clickable link because it will show any other books related to this author. But what you can't do, if you end up creating a very successful series with this new author name, you can't actually go and make an author page for that author. You just have to leave it as it is. So they will be linked based on the name, but anybody with that name will also come up when they click on that link. So that's probably the only downside to creating a pen name on Amazon, is that you can't go ahead and create an author name with it, and you can't make a new account under completely different details and then just transfer that book over. Once it's in this account, that's it. There's no transferring this. So Joanna C. Doe is going to go on to create a successful series, even more successful than Harry Potter, but she'll never have an author page, and that's about it. That's it. It's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. But like I said, everything will still show up in your account, which is great. So all your book sales, everything will be grouped together. And then what you want to do, if you want to see how much earnings Joanna's made on her own, you can just tick. There's just a tick box, and then that's it. So you can separate them like that in your back end, but what's going into your account, it all goes into your account, and there's no issues there. So quick video. If you are considering writing your book under a pen name, then that's something to consider. If you're going with Amazon, is the only downside would be not being able to create an author page, but everything else is very straightforward, so you can try out different things. Just be sure to remember all of your author names so you don't end up creating a series and then they're not matched up. So Joanna C. Doe and Joan Doe are different people, and they won't come under the same, they just won't come up under the same link. But that's it, guys. Peace.